Hello, I'm WBZ TV meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I have your forecast for this holiday weekend into the beginning of 2018 as we ring in the new year coming up for tomorrow night. Take a quick review here of December 2017, and it certainly has been some cold weather here, especially the last few days, with yesterday's temperature averaging 23 degrees below the average. So that's brought our mean temperature down now to minus 2.8, and that's a pretty cold month for sure. Contrast that to 2 years ago, December 2015, when the mean temperature ended up as plus 10.6. I'm sure you'll remember what happened that year. Just 2 years ago, when we had such a warm Christmas period. We had a record high temperature, almost 70 degrees on the day before Christmas, on Christmas Eve day, and then even Christmas itself. No record, but it was still 62. So quite a contrast there as the cold weather continues, and it's going to be continuing into 2018. Meantime, let's talk about snow in Boston. No snow yesterday, but for December we had 9.1 inches, and for the season, 9.1 inches as well. And so we'll see what happens the rest of the season. And if you'd like to guess how much snow, the total snow that's going to fall in Boston officially near Logan Airport from right on through the end of April, you can go to cbsboston.com/contest, and you have until midnight tomorrow night to enter this contest. And also make your guess up to the 1/10 of an inch. Like now, it's 9.1 inches. How much snow do you think will fall in Boston? Obviously more than 9.1 inches before the end of the season. And the winner of that contest will get a season pass to Wachusett Mountain for next season, for the 2018-2019 season. Go to cbsboston.com/contest. Well, we have some snow coming today, but it really isn't going to amount to all that much at all. Some places will hardly even see a snowflake. Some other places will see some snow showers going by, and other places will see a steadier snow, and that's most likely over southeastern Massachusetts late this afternoon and the first half of this evening, and that's where most of the snow accumulation would be happening down there. Then it starts to clear out tonight, and we'll have mostly sunny weather coming up for tomorrow, except some clouds in the outer part of Cape Cod with a few snow showers. So how much snow will fall out of this? There'd be nothing more than scattered dustings across most of southern New England, except as you get down closer to the New England South Coast, the Connecticut coast, the Rhode Island coast, and southeastern Massachusetts. 1 up to maybe as much as 3 inches of this really fluffy snow could fall from this very minor system, and maybe a bit more than that could fall over the islands, especially Nantucket. High temperatures today will be around 19 to 21 or 22 degrees. That reflects a recovery from the last couple of days, and more so especially because there'll be hardly any wind late this morning through the afternoon hours, so that'll be nice, in contrast to some of the ferocious gusts we had a couple of days ago. Tonight we're going right back down to the single numbers as it clears out. We have a moonlit sky. We've got that big super moon coming up on Monday, because that means with that super moon we're going to have extra high tides over the next several days. So hopefully we can avoid a storm, but there could be some kind of storm here on Thursday. We'll talk about that momentarily. In the meantime, with high temperatures for tomorrow, right back to bad habits here. After we got a recovery today close to 20, we only have 14 tomorrow afternoon in Boston, to the upper teens in the Cape, closer to 10 in single numbers farther north and west of Boston for your highs for Sunday. So it is going to be cold at Gillette Stadium as the Pats take on the Jets tomorrow afternoon for that 1 o'clock game. Bright and cold around 14, but the wind's going to make it feel on average around 2 below zero. The wind chill will be picking up tomorrow morning, and as the wind starts getting gusty again, so it's going to make it feel like, again, close to, near, or just a bit below tomorrow afternoon, and gets even windier and very bitter coming up for tomorrow night. So by the time we get to ringing in the new year, the wind chill temperatures will be in the order of 10 to 15 degrees below zero around midnight for tomorrow night. So too bad it has to be this cold as we want to celebrate the new year coming in. That's the way it goes, though. Sometimes New Year's Eve and New Year's Day can be very, very cold. On the thermometer in Boston tomorrow night at midnight, it'll say about 3 degrees, but that wind will be blowing. On New Year's Day, it looks like only a recovery to 12 degrees with sort of ineffective sunshine and that cold wind continuing on New Year's Day. And these will be the highs around most of the rest of the nation on New Year's Day. Even down in Florida, it's kind of cold. In Atlanta, only 33. Orlando, 58. Phoenix will be the warm spot, 74, while all the cold weather continues across the north. And speaking of cold, although it's not historical cold in terms of and many record-breaking low temperatures. It's just the longevity of this. Many times we get cold blasts and they don't last that long, a day or two, and then it's gone and we warm up. But this time, this cold air is relentless, and pieces of chunks of Arctic air will continue to slide southeastward with the jet stream. Now, it looks like the jet stream is going to dig later this week and may spawn a storm just offshore. If the jet stream gets more amplitude and becomes very sharp, it could pull some of that snow back into our area on Thursday, so we might be brushed by this storm. Too early to say how important it might be. But the point is, up here you see these white shades. There's going to be another chunk of very cold air, and once that ocean storm gets going, it's going to capture that and pull it right down over us next weekend. So we may have colder weather. You think it's cold now? It probably is going to be even colder next weekend if that jet stream pattern sets up and that storm takes shape offshore. We may only be up around 5 degrees for a high next Saturday. So plenty of cold weather to come, and we'll be watching that storm potential for Thursday with a chance of being brushed by at least some snow. At this point, we'll keep our eyes on it, of course. That's it for now. Have a happy new year and a safe and happy weekend.